Welcome to our series highlighting women designers, starting off today with society's best kept secret, Anne Lowe. Born in 1898, Lowe was the granddaughter and daughter of two skilled dressmakers. She would learn from these women how to make flowers from the scrap fabrics around her mother's studio from the tender age of 5, up until 10, where she would be making the design for her, not only her dresses, but the dresses and patterns for the ones that her mother would sew for. As you can see in this design here, this is going to be one of the many examples of the flowers that she'd use in all of her dresses going forward. Until a chance encounter with a wealthy white wife came along where she moved to Tampa, Florida, and she was the in-house dressmaker for her and her daughter's gowns. This is also a time when she was around in Florida, I believe, where she would make the designs for a lot of the women that would go to these balls and these soirees. And this is one of the women of one of the competitions that they had. Again, all the flower motifs you see are something that are consistent throughout her entire career. She then decided to move to New York after a few years to pursue design school, where she would be discriminated against, sadly, because of her race. She was separated in a different classroom from her white classmates because they didn't want to be with her. But incidentally, her designs were so good that her designs were what they would use in the white classrooms to give examples of what their dresses are supposed to look like. After graduating, what sources believe to be around 2 years early from the course, she would work for other designers in different ateliers to which they would pay her less because of her race. Even though her designs brought in a higher clientele, they would upcharge the dresses to those that they sold to and pay Lowe poorly. Over the years, she opened her own ateliers and opened her own salons where she would sell dresses in, though over time there were multiple instances where she had to close her salons, sadly. This is a tag from from when she opened her salon in one of the instances. There are other ones, but I just love how this one looks. It's so cute. One of her biggest clients, though, was Jackie Kennedy, at the time Bouvier's wedding dress. Yes, the iconic wedding dress that we see so many photos of was made by a black designer, Anne Lowe. During the making of this dress, there was a rusted roof that she had in her atelier that she worked in, and there was a leaking from upstairs that in the next day it came and the rust was on all of the dresses that she made, not only Jackie's dress, but Jackie's bridesmaids' dresses as well. Thoroughly shocked and terrified by the fact that all of her dresses were now ruined, Anne Lowe said that she got it together. She cried a bit, and then she got up and got some more dressmakers and some women that she knew, called them together, hired them, and suffered the cost to make all of the dresses again. She worked tirelessly overnight, drinking nothing but black coffee each and every night to get these dresses done. Incidentally, she never told the family about the loss, so she just suffered it and swallowed the cost so that Jackie could have such an amazing wedding dress. The sad thing about this is the fact that when Jackie or her team was asked about who was the designer, they just said it was an unknown designer. They never fully specified that Anne Lowe was the one that designed and made all of her wedding dresses by hand. Over the years, she's known for dresses such as this one with the beautiful flower applique. This is one of my favorites. Here we have an up-close look at the back of one of her other dresses.